Shri Guru Yatindra Raghavendraya Paramapuja Avatar Avadhuta Jagadguru Shri Datta Ganapat Satchidananda Dattaji Sri Ramakrishna Paramahamsa Maharaja Sharda Mataye Ramana Maharshi Mahavatar Babaji Maharaja Lahiri Mahashaya Yukteshwar Giri Yogananda Gauranganitayi Chaitanya Mahaprabhu Trailinga Maharaja Bhet Narayana Sadashiva Brahmendra Maharaja Neem Karoli Baba Maharaja Nagajeta Jayalakshmi Mata Jilelamudi Mata Anandamayi Tara Mata Anagha Sameta Gurudatta Maharaj ki Jayaho Jayaho Shri Padarajam Sharanam Prapatye Shri Padarajam Sharanam Prapatye Shri Padarajam Sharanam Prapatye Shri Padarajam Sharanam Prapatye Shri Padarajam Sharanam Prapatye. Dear all divine associates and devotees of Samasta Guru Mandali, today also Jaina Mugana Sankirtana has been blessed as a part of Bhakti Kriya Yoga to continue our Satsanga in relearning the autobiography of a yogi. So, in our Satsanga, the second chapter, Shri Paramahamsa Jagadguru, Sri Yogananda Maharaja blessed us to relearn the second chapter of Autobiography of a Yogi, My Mother's Death and the Mystic Amulet. So, the previous day or before the day, we have been blessed to continue or to have a satsanga to relearn that it was an interview with a sage in the Punjab. While our family was living in Lahore, one morning the servant came into my room, Mistress, a strange sadhu. So the one of the members who is working in the household of our Paramahansa Yogananda Maharaja's house, where the person he was telling to Paramapujita Shri Gyan Prabha Ghosh that my mother, the servant was telling to mother. My means in Hindi, my English mother. Mother, the servant was telling that one of the strange sadhu is standing outside and he insists to see you. He said that I wanted to see the mother of Mukunda. Like that, he told to the servant. And as a courier boy, the servant took these words and put it across, or he oralized, he retold to my Amma, mother. Now, these simple words struck a profound chord within me. I went at once to greet the visitor. So, Amma also thought it is very deepening, and she got astonished also. Someone who is a saint, a sage who came, they did not know who he is, but he is waiting outside, and he said that I wanted to see Mukunda mother. So, quite interestingly, she went to meet him. First to greet him and then meet him because he told to meet. So, as a custom, Mama went and greeted the visitor. Bowing at his feet, I sensed that before me was a true man of God. So Amma concluded that a man is not an ordinary man, he is a sage and he is man God. And in our relearning process, we have understood the difference between God man and man God. Very importantly, to just have a sense of it, we have learned that the difference between man God and God man is generally God man is an avatar, man God is a Sadguru. Like that, we can differentiate it. So, the basic fundamental concept describes the how divinity is, or divinity and humanity, or human in intersection, like that we can say. So how humanity and divinity will intersect in highly evolved beings, that is the great difference between man god and god man. So Amma decided and said that The person, the sage who is waiting outside, she could sense that he is a true man of God. Now the satsanga continues like this. Mother, he said, the great masters wish you to know that you or your stay on earth shall not be long. The sage, a man god like sage, he said to our Paramahansa Yogananda Maharaja, Mother, Mai, the great masters, Sadgurus, masters, wish you to know. So that is a real blessing. They wish that Amma should know that her stay on the earth shall not be long. Your next illness shall prove to be your last, declared. So, the man god who has been sent by Mahavatar Babaji, Maharaja, and Samasta Guru Mandali, masters, they taught, Amma, my mother, now the illness will be very critical, and that could be the, or it can prove to be your last one, that you have to vacate your body. And Yogda Maharaja also said that when I discovered by these words that mother had possessed secret knowledge of a short life, I understood for the first time why she had been insistent on hastening the plans for Ananta's marriage. Though she died before the wedding, her natural maternal wish had been to witness the rites. So Yogda Maharaja also is telling, because he also did not understood that why mama is very very uh, uh, hastening the decisions of getting married, or I mean getting Ananta to be married. So brother Ananta has to get married because she understood that she will leave the body in the next illness. It is going to be very very critical, and that is the reason in short knowledge or in short time she has made every arrangement to see that brother Ananta will get married. So however, Yogda Maharaja also says that she could not witness the wedding. Now there was a silence. So coming back to the god man or man god who's standing outside the door in Lahore, is His Holiness is talking to mother, and he said this, that your next illness shall prove to be your last. There was a silence. The moment when we get to know that it is a, or in shortly we are living the earthly place, then lot of trauma. It is not that easy to digest. It is not that easy because there are bodily attachments to the soul. There are so many attachments to the soul. It is not that easy to vacate immediately. Like if suppose for example someone is staying for more than 40-50 years in a rented house, do you know how tough it would be to go to the next or to another house? He may be very very show reluctance in shifting his home, because since 40 or 50 years he's staying in the same house, so that kind of an attachment bonding will be there. That is the reason, just imagine, for over a period of 60 or 70 or 80 years the soul is existing in this body, it will not easily go. Yes, so we have to keep practicing Nama Japa and Satsanga every day, because that is true. Everyone should vacate their body one or the other day. So, Amma also a bit surprised and she was in silence, during which I felt no alarm but only a vibration of great peace. The moment he said, she did not get panicky, she didn't worry about it. She was in silence, but, and I felt no alarm. She did not feel anything, but only a vibration of great peace. the man god. See, the saintly talks to an ordinary person will stimulate. We have to pray every day for having a discussion or having word from a guru directly, but it is not that easy. So she enjoyed great peace. Finally, he addressed me again. Amma is telling that man god started telling, he addressed to Amma, you are to be the custodian of a certain silver amulet. So your man god is telling that now your role is, because in very short time you'll be leaving your body, you're vacating your body. So great masters have said that I have to inform you about it. In addition to that, you have also another job. The job is you have to be a custodian of a certain silver amulet. Amulet means, like, we know that a piece of jewelry some people wear because it protects from unfortunate things or from bad luck, illness. A amulet, a jewelry kind. It can be wore on neck, or sometimes they keep as a wristband, so on and so forth. Now, he says, I will not give it to you today to demonstrate the truth in my words. The talisman shall materialize in your hands tomorrow as you meditate. Because the moment sage said, the man god spoke about it, Amma was in silence and enjoying her divine vibrations. However, to make it very, very truthful, he did not give it on the same day or on the same spot. He says, in order to demonstrate the truthfulness or truth, you have to believe it. So you have to wait, and talisman, that means the talisman kind, an object, the amulet, mystic amulet, the object will materialize in your hands tomorrow as you meditate. When you sit for your rituals while doing meditation, it will come onto your hands. Like that, the man god said, on your deathbed, you must instruct your eldest son Ananta to keep the amulet for 1 year and then to hand it over to your second son. He also instructed the man god, the sage, Guru. He says that first it will come onto your hand because truth has to be demonstrated. While you are meditating, it will automatically come onto your hand. Number one. Number two, on your deathbed. So you shouldn't inform now, even to Brother Ananta or Mukunda. On the deathbed, you instruct your elder son, Brother Ananta, the Ananta, to keep the amulet for 1 year and then hand it over to you, Mukunda. However, we also relearned that he has missed that 1 year and he delayed closely for after 14 months. It has been given to Yogda, our Yogda. Mukunda will understand the meaning of the talisman from the great ones. So there is no need of telling what is this amulet, how it has come like that. He himself will understand because it is true. It has materialized from Shunya. Shunya means zero, universe. From there it will come. It appears. No need of telling. He will understand on his own self. And when he should receive it, about the time he is ready to renounce all worldly hopes and to start his vital search for God. He also further instructed, no need of telling, automatically he will understand. But when he will understand, when he is ready to renounce, tyag, sacrifice all the worldly hopes and starts his vital search for God, then automatically he'll understand. When he has retained the amulet for some years, and when it has served its purpose, it shall vanish. So, our Paramahamsa Jagadguru Yogananda Maharaja did not say what is the purpose, but over a period of time, we can relearn the purpose of mystic amulet blessed by Samasta Guru Mandali and especially by Mahavatar Babaji Maharaja. He can do anything, no doubt in it. So he says, it will be, he has, when he has retained the amulet for some years, for some time, he'll keep it with him. Automatically, when it served the purpose, it shall vanish, it will go beyond. From where it has come, it will go there only. Even if kept in the most secret spot, it shall return whence it came. So declared. Even if you keep that mystic amulet, even if Yogananda Maharaja keeps that mystic amulet in a secret spot that no one could discover it, even though it will disappear, it shall return whence it came. From where it has come, it will go there. That is godly gift, the mystic amulet, the talisman. Now, Amma. So Amma seriously listening to Guru, our man God, the Sadguru or Guru, who is one of the ambassadors of Samasta Guru Mandali. And he told, instructed, concluded, and is about to leave. Amma is enjoying divine vibrations when she was talking to him, and she was very deeply listening to the man God. Then Amma, I proffered alms to the saint and bowed before him in great reverence. So Amma, what did she do? She gave, this is a custom gesture. Generally in India it happens, like we offer something to eat, something as a love. It is a customary respect in our dharam, in spiritual context in India especially. We offer saints and sadhus as a part of our respect to Guru. We offer whatever it is there. So Amma also gave something to man God with great reverence, with great love. So she gave it. Not taking the offering, he departed with a blessing. Real Guru, man God. He did not accept. He says, God bless you. Like this, he blessed, he left. The next evening, as I sat with folded hands in meditation, a silver amulet materialized between my palms, even as the sadhu had promised. The same thing. Next day, morning, when she was deeply meditating, automatically, very surprising. Of course, for us it may be surprising, but it was being told. So, while she sat, Amma sat with folded hands in meditation, a silver amulet materialized between palms. It has come automatically. It made itself known by a cold, smooth touch. No words, because it has come from Urdhvalokas. That means higher planes. It is very, 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 very smooth touch. She enjoyed it. And it is very cold. I have jealously guarded it for more than 2 years. So, what Amma is telling is that she protected and also seen that it has to be not discovered by anyone, because man God said that only at the time of your critical illness on the deathbed you should tell to your eldest son, brother Ananta. Then brother Ananta will hand over it to Yogda Maharaja. See the God miracle. There is so much of change. Now, quite interestingly, she also protected it to the core, guarded it for more than 2 years, and now leave it in Ananta's keeping. So she gave it on the same day when she was about to leave. Do not grieve for me, as I shall have been assured by my great Guru. into the arms of the infinite. Farewell, my child, the cosmic mother will protect you. See the last words. Because Brother Ananta is transferring as a courier boy. Whatever has been discussed, whatever happened, the satsanga between mother and Brother Ananta, the same thing without changing a single letter, he is transferring into Yogda Maharaj, into the ears of Yogdananda Maharaja. So she said, do not grieve. So she's also, see, she's a great mother. Any one of us will understand that there will be a lot of grief, agony, sorrowfulness when a family person leaves the earth place, because there will be an attachment. And now Amma says, do not grieve. It is part and parcel of life. We have come, purpose is completed, we have to leave. So do not grieve for me. Do not worry and grieve. As I shall have been ushered by my great Guru into the arms of the infinite. So Lahiri Mahashaya, when he was blessing our Paramahansa Yogananda Maharaj, as he was almost very child, like a babe, on the same day, because Amma also is into deep meditation. Amma could understand that. So Amma says, I shall be blessed. I know that I am blessed by God, my Guru. Farewell, my child. Do not worry. The mother of mothers, the divine mother, the cosmic mother will protect you. These were the last words which have been told. A blaze of illumination came over me with possession of the amulet. Many dormant memories awakened. Now, Brother Ananta gave this talisman, the mystic amulet, the object, to Paramahamsa Yogananda Maharaja. The moment he took it, a blaze of illumination came over me, just like that infinite light, blaze of illumination. And it has helped Yoga Maharaja to awaken the past memories, dormant, which have been never, those all, because in first chapter we have relearned that he is a super conscious soul, is an incarnation. He says that dormant memories awakened, that I am a Himalayan yogi, I am Paramahamsa, I have been in a search of Guru, and I have to be acting as an engine, rail engine, to take many souls, including our Jayanama Guna Sankirtana, to progress spiritually. The talisman, round and anciently quaint. So, how he is telling that specific qualities like very old, which you cannot describe, uh, very odd kind. It is not any ordinary jewelry or so. It is very, very old, was covered with Sanskrit characters. This is very important to relearn. The mystic amulet, the talisman, has Sanskrit characters. I understood that it came from teachers of past lives who were invisibly guiding my steps. Now, the moment Yogda Maharaja did not only enjoy the illumination and the vibration when he possessed it, in addition to that, the have dormant memories have come out, awakened. Then he understood. His Holiness Paramahamsa Jagadguru Yogdananda Maharaja understood that it came from teachers of past lives. The moment he possessed it, the dormant memories awakened and he slowly gone back. Past lives. It is like a cinema, like a film. He understood very quickly that those holy saints from Himalayan region, from Himalayas, they were invisibly guiding my steps, and they are my teachers. A further significance there was indeed, but one may not fully unveil the heart of an amulet. So Yogda Maharaj also says that there are a further significance there was indeed. So it is not just an object. It is a clear blessing of Guru Mandali. Samasta Guru Mandali from the universe, from the cosmos it has come. So Yogda Maharaja says the amulet was an astrally produced object. Now see, we are relearning. Earlier also Jayanamogana Sankirtana was blessed to understand that mystic amulet is not just like that, it has come from cosmos, astral plane. And structurally evanescent or evanescent, such objects must finally disappear from our earth. In chapter 43, he's spoken about this. He'll be making us to relearn once again. So, structurally evanescent, such objects, such very, very, it is more than a quant or more than a blessing. Someone can say like that. So, they have to finally disappear because it may get misused. Probably that may be one of the reasons. Now, Yogda Maharaj also says that there were some Sanskrit characters around the mystic amulet or on the mystic amulet, the object. So now Yogda Maharaj is telling us a mantra. Those Sanskrit characteristics or characters are mantras. Something written in Sanskrit. Om, Aim, like that, some Sanskrit words, characters. A mantra or sacred chant, words were inscribed on the talisman. So Sanskrit characters, some chanting words. Om, Aim, Hrim, Shrim, like that, something has been written. The potencies of sound and of watch. Now look at that. Now he's also helping us to relearn that the potencies of sound. Om, Om. Look at that full body vibration. So these potencies of sound and of watch. Watch means we have seen divine speech. Vak. We say vak. The human voice have nowhere else been so profoundly investigated as in India. So in India, there were so many scientific discoveries about this sound system because people now talking about wireless technologies. Our ancient sages in our dharam, they have already concluded. They have said much before the ages, the Veda said, look at the Om, the sound which is coming from our body, already wireless. There is no wire within us. Look at that. See? So it has already been mentioned. He says that no other country would have done that much of scientific experiments in India, profoundly investigated in India. The Om vibrations that reverberates, no, or reverberates, like, gives full vibration throughout the universe, the word or voice of many waters of the Bible. So he also extending that in Holy Bible also, the word is nothing but voice of many waters, has three manifestations or gunas. So the Om vibration that reverberates throughout the universe, the whole universe. Already Jayanamogana Sankirtana relearned, the whole universe lies on three principles: sound, light, and vibration. Now this vibration, Om, the sound. So in one of our Satsanga, one of the devotees was asking, Why we have to do bhajans? Why we have to keep yelling out? Why we have to do lot of sounds? Then Babaji Maharaja and Dattappaji and Sri Ramakrishna Paramahamsa Maharaja blessed Jayanamaguna Sankirtana to say that, oh my dear son, when you chant, these sacred mantras, and especially Om, when we vacate our body in the universe, everything is dark. One cannot imagine. Oh, that is next way, other satsanga. But however, as a just point of or tip of iceberg, full darkness. The soul travels from dark to light. Now, one will, the only vibration that you have made here with your earthly body, the sound will guide you. That is the secret. Oh, no, no. It shouldn't be told. We have to be practicing it. No issues. So, here it says the Omkara Shabda, the reverberation throughout the universe, the word or voice of many waters has three manifestations or gunas. What are those three manifestations? Creation, preservation, and destruction. Preservation, creation, preservation, and destruction. That was being mentioned in Taittiriya Upanishad also, in our sacred text. Each time a man utters a word, he puts into operation one of these three qualities of Om. The moment, suppose, so very interestingly, if we convert these three, the creation, preservation, and destruction, we can also take liberty. Janamuna Sankirtana will take a liberty to relate it to Sattva Guna, Rajoguna, Tamoguna, three manifestations. Now, Appa says this is the lawful reason behind the injunction of all scriptures that man should speak the truth. That is the only one reason everyone will force us to speak truth, because of only that lawful reason behind the injunction of all the scriptures. You take any scripture of any religion across universe, it is same. Everyone should speak truth, because that is lawful reason. Why? Because we are getting attracted, or Om is the highest universal phenomena which is there forever, and it is there. That's it. So from there only we have come. Like that we can understand. The Sanskrit manta or mantra on the amulet possessed, when correctly pronounced, a spiritually beneficial vibratory potency. So suppose, as we have seen, the Sanskrit mantra, any mantra, sacred text, mantra, which Amulet was possessing, when correctly pronounced, a spiritually beneficial vibratory potency. So, whatever the Sanskrit characters which have been embossed on that mystic amulet have got that vibratory potency. The Sanskrit alphabet, ideally constructed, consisted of 50 letters, each one carrying a fixed invariable pronunciation. So he's also helping us to relearn that Sanskrit text has got 50 characters or 50 letters, each one carrying a fixed invariable pronunciation. A, U, A, I, O, like that. A, I, U, A, I, O, Ka, Ga, like that. Every variable, every character has a fixed invariable pronunciation. George Bernard Shaw wrote a wise and, of course, very witty thing. We, every one of us know. He's a very great scholar, English scholar, George Bernard Shaw. So he wrote a wise and, of course, very witty essay on the phonetic inadequacy of the Latin based English alphabet, in which 26 letters struggle unsuccessfully to bear the burdens of sound. So, very with witty, he made a statement. He wrote that essay on the he wrote an essay on phonetic inadequacy of the Latin based English, wherein which all these 26 letters struggle unsuccessfully to bear the burden of sound. And with his customary ruthlessness, if the introduction of an English alphabet for the English language cause a civil war, I shall not grudge it. He made also a statement. Mr. Shaw urges the adoption of a new alphabet with 42 characters. Now look at this. And such an alphabet would approximate the phonetic perfection of the Sanskrit, whose use of 50 letters prevents mispronunciations. So, very wittily, he said that much more as can be, some letters can be added to English, like that. He made a statement. Now, coming back, so we have been learning that Amma says, hand over it, and Yogda Maharaja from Brother Ananta, he took it, and he also understood that it is very, very significant. Indeed, it was invisibly given by our masters who were guiding me invisibly. Now, Yogda Maharaja also says that these three gunas are very, very important: creation, preservation, and destruction. And in simpler, if we can link it, Sattva guna, Rajo guna, and Tamo guna. So these are gunas. Gunas means manifestations. How the talisman finally vanished amidst deeply unhappy circumstances of my life, and how its loss, or how its loss was a herald of my gain of a guru, may not be told in this chapter. Yogda Maharaja concluded. So finally vanished amidst deeply unhappy circumstances of my life. So unknowingly, it vanished, it disappeared by itself. But and how its loss was a herald of my gain of a guru. So on one hand, mystic amulet which was blessed by Guru Mandali has been lost. At the same time, our Sri Yogananda Maharaja gained His Holiness Paramapuja Sri Yukteshwar Giri Maharaja as a guru. Of course, Yogda Maharaja is telling that I will not continue in this Satsanga and I will not bless Jayanamuguna Sankirtana to continue Satsanga in this chapter. But the small boy, thwarted in his attempts to reach the Himalayas, daily traveled far on the wings of his amulet. So he concluded that, however, it has been lost, but very much, so many attempts he has made. We also understood Brother Ananta brought him back, and he hampered. He gave lot of hurdles, very wittily. So not to go to Himalayas, but out of all that, where plans were prevented, but he could succeed in achieving the goal. Now, what Yogda Maharaja also says is that we have to relearn about these three gunas: Sattva guna, Rajo guna, Tamo guna. Now, what is interesting is that everyone has these three gunas. Our Jagadguru Sri Ramakrishna Paramahamsa Maharaja says that in order to achieve that super consciousness state, we have to go beyond Sattva guna. That is Shuddha Sattva guna. Shuddha Sattva guna. It is beyond Trigunatita, going beyond the gunas. Shuddha Sattva guna. Because His Holiness Jagadguru Sri Ramakrishna Paramahamsa Maharaja says, even Sattva, the guna Sattva, is also a thief. So we have to go beyond those three gunas, but it will take requires a lot of spiritual practice. So he also mentions a small story that, so when he was doing satsanga, one of the devotees or disciples of Thakur, Sri Ramakrishna Paramahamsa Maharaja, fondly known as Thakur, raised a question. What is the difference between Daya and Maya? Daya, D-A-Y-A, Daya. Daya is compassion. Maya, we know, delusion. So he asked, what is the Daya and difference between Daya and Maya? Then Thakur says, Daya is compassion, Maya is attachment. It is a delusion, but we are attached to it. A simple line, he says. And compassion, Daya is good, but Maya is bad. And it is not that easy. For example, Maya is love for uh, one's relatives. Suppose Shivana is there, Maya. He loves his wife, children, brother, family, father, nephew, mother, everyone. Maya, attachment. Daya, compassion, is the same love given or shown to all the human beings, irrespective of caste, creed, religion, countries, and so on. So that is what Sri Ramakrishna Paramahamsa Maharaja says. It is not that easy to enter into compassion. So what he says, we have to be feeling very happy that Sadguru, Rajadi Raja, Parabrahma, Samartha Sadguru, Shirdi Sainath Maharaj says, one should hold two things to spiritually progress in this Kali Yuga. Number one, faith, Shraddha, faith. Second one, Nishta, patience. Actually, there are 7 to 8 layers. One, if wanted to break the shackles of this life and death miseries. Faith, then comes to patience, then comes to Shraddha, Sabr, and then Prem, sorry, Bhav, Bhava, then Mahabhava. So faith, patience, Bhava, then Mahabhava, then Prema, love. Now that love is not common in anyone. Only Sadgurus hold it. Entering into that space, Bhava, Mahabhava, and love. Love is compassion. And after that, it is not easy for ordinary human beings to hold compassion. His Holiness Thakur says that it is only possible to incarnations because human beings will get distracted. So he should be either man God or God man. So His Holiness he says Shraddha, Sabr. That means faith, patience, then Bhava, Mahabhava, and then Prema, Prem, love, compassion, and then Sadvastu. That means the rightful thing. What is the rightful thing? God, attaining the God. So there are 7 to 8 layers which have been told. So in order to achieve and progress spiritually, we have to understand that going one should practice to go beyond all these three gunas, sattva, raja, tamo guna. So which is beyond prakriti. So he was mentioning that with a small story. The story goes like this. There are some robbers, 3 robbers were there, who cannot come to a public place for fear of being arrested. 3 robbers. Sattva, Raja and Tama, or Sattva, Rajas and Tamas, like so many other robbers. So once a man was going through a forest. So one gentleman was walking in the deep, dense forest when three robbers fell upon him and robbed him of all his possessions because they are doing robbery, they are thieves. They fell upon him, took all the baggages, all the possessions out of the gentleman who was traveling. One of the robbers said, "What's the use of keeping this man alive? Because there is a problem that he may go and tell others that, and he will recognize all three of us." So the first guna, the first fellow says, "Robber, what is the use of keeping this man alive? Come on." And so saying, he was about to kill the gentleman who was walking. Now look at that. Now, and he opened his sword and is about to kill him, cut him into pieces. When the second robber, what did he do? He interrupted him. "Oh, first robber, do not do that." Saying, "No, no, no, no. What is the use of killing him? Already we have taken all the possessions. Whatever the wealth was carrying as a carriage, we have taken it. What is the use of killing him? Okay, just leave it." Like that he told. And he said, "Better what we do is, you have a fear that he will recognize us and tell, no issues. We'll tie this fellow, this gentleman, to a tree in that forest and leave. Do not kill him because he may fight back, he may call, shout, the gentleman who was traveling, that man. So we'll tie him and we'll leave the place." Now, the what did the robbers do? The robbers pulled him to the trunk of a small big tree was there, to the trunk of the tree, and roped him with the rope. Now, after a while, what happened? Three robbers tied him up, knotted him to that trunk of a tree, and they left. After some time, the third robber came, returned back, and said, "Oh, my dear gentleman, how pity. We are very sorry about it. We have already taken whatever you have. I will release you from these bonds because you have been roped in. You have been knotted tight. I will release you. Come." Like that, he unlocked it. He released and took his hand and says, "Now you are free." "Oh, oh, oh, okay, okay. You are free, but probably it is a deep, dense forest. You don't know the way. We know. We are regular like this. Come, come." Like that, long time. Uh, he caught hold of the gentleman's hand and took him to the bay of a river where he has to pass that river. And then he says, "See from here, see there, gentlemen, your house lying there in that place. Okay, can you see?" Oh, then he said, "Oh, yes, yes, I can see." So call a boat and you leave. But this gentleman is very much gentle. He says, "Oh, third robber, please come with me. You have given such a great extended help. Have some food and go back." Then he says, "No, no, no, no. We shouldn't come into the public, gentlemen. This is my last pick. I've told you, I've shown you, I'm leaving now." So both three have left. Now Thakur says these three robbers are the first one who told that kill him is tamoguna, tamas guna, manifestation, tamas or tamas, tamoguna. The second one, the second robber who said, "Why to kill him?" Just will not tie him up to a tree. Rajoguna. He's also a robber. Now, the third one who freed him took his hand and shown the path. There is a light, there is a house, you can go. That manifestation is Sattva Guna. So, even in Sattva, there is every possibility that Rajo and Tamo will will keep actively playing. That is the reason Sadhguru says that we have to go beyond these three. But very importantly, first we have to come out from Tamoguna, then Rajoguna, and keep at least for good amount of time the Sattva Guna. At least Sattva Guna will show us light. Somewhere when we cross this river, we can reach our house. That house is God house. At least Sattva-guna is showing direction. That's what we have to relearn. Sattva-guna says, oh my dear, go there. That is your house. You will find it in that colony. Just you have to pass by a boat this river like that. So what does it mean? Sattva-guna will help us to show the path and practice to reach the God. Once we started, then we can move slowly beyond Sattva Guna. But it will take lives and lives. Dattanugraha. Oh, so very happy today. And sorry, yesterday we could not do Satsanga because there were arrangements for His Holiness Paramapuja Avatar Avadhuta Datta Ganapati Sachidananda, fondly known as Dattapaji. But from today onwards, we declare Datta Appaji, because Datta Appaji is instructing everyone that we shouldn't call Appaji. So from today onwards, as a birthday gift, we'll be calling him Dattaji. So Dattaji is the name we will be calling. Tomorrow and day after tomorrow, Monday and Tuesday, we will not have satsanga because tomorrow and day after tomorrow, arrangements for Jaya Nama Guna 84 Galarchana. That means we are celebrating 84th birthday of Dattaji on May 26th coming. So that's the reason Monday and Tuesday Satsanga is postponed. We will meet on Wednesday with the third chapter. So successfully we have completed the second chapter, Mother's Death and Mystic Amulet. So time is short. So tomorrow we'll do, the other on Wednesday we'll continue our satsanga. समस्त गुरु मंडली की जय, समस्त गुरु मंडली की जय, समस्त गुरु मंडली की जय, अनगादत्त महाराज की जय, अनगादत्त महाराज की जय, तारा माता की जय, तारा माता की जय, तारा माता की जय, जय नाम गुण संकीर्तन की जय, जय नाम गुण संकीर्तन की जय, जय नाम गुण संकीर्तन की जय.